Hey guys, this is Gaming Nate, and today I'm going to be talking about will character customization be in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This is another episode of Fan Favorite Feature Future, and if you watched the Gaming Direct that just went up not too long ago, less than a week ago, you would know that this video is coming, so good for you if you watched that. But yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory, so without further ado, let's get started. So this is actually one of the few times I'm going to say no. I'd be very surprised if character customization is in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and here's why. I have a couple reasons for this. My first reason is just the fact that the character customization wasn't in Diamond and Pearl, so obviously that doesn't help. And character customization wasn't in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And the character customization was introduced in Pokemon X and Y, so when they were making Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, character customization was a thing. So they definitely could have done it, but they didn't. So they don't seem to want to do they don't seem to want to add character customization into the remake, which kind of sucks because I think Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire would have been awesome with character customization. But they didn't add it for whatever reason. I always thought it was weird that they didn't add it, considering it's really not that hard of a feature to implement, I don't think. And it's a fan favorite feature now, so it really confused me that it was never in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But yeah, it just wasn't. So also, another point I want to bring up is you'd barely even be able to tell the character customization in this game because in the overworld map, like the characters, as we all know and made fun of before, they look really small, so you'd barely even be able to tell like their what they're wearing, and so it would it even be worth like the Poké Dollars or whatever they're called. But yeah, I just don't know if they'd be worth. I just don't think anybody would care about them in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because like the characters are just so small in this game. Like it's the same thing with original Diamond and Pearl also. That's probably why they waited until X and Y to introduce character customization. They probably had that idea in mind for a while. They just couldn't really introduce it because the Pokemon characters were so tiny, and they're trying to go back to that style of this game. So I just don't see why they would do it. It's just kind of pointless because it's barely even gonna make a difference. Like the only way I can see that making a big difference is that like when you're in battle it shows it, but you don't typically look at your character while you're battling anyways. You're paying attention to the battle, so I really don't think it's gonna be a big deal if they don't include character customization. And honestly, I won't be mad at all if they don't include character customization. And that's not even because I'm not expecting it. I'm not expecting it, but that has nothing to do with it. It's just because, like, character customization, it barely make a difference in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, so it just doesn't need to be in the game at all. So, I don't feel like this is possible, but it's not very likely at all. Like, yeah, like, it would be hard to even notice besides, like, maybe the hat, but I just don't feel like that, it would be worth it to be in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And if they do the one-to-one remake style that I talk about in every single fan favorite future video, if they do that, then there's not going to be character customization either, because Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining, or Pokemon Original Diamond and Pearl didn't have character customization. That wasn't a feature that was introduced until X and Y. If I'm being completely honest, I don't remember if Pokemon, or if character customization was in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee or not. I don't think it was, but I could be wrong. But either way, but the characters weren't tiny in that game. They're relatively small, but not tiny. So yeah, so it would actually make a difference in that game. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it just wouldn't make a difference, so I don't see why it's necessary to put it in the game, and I doubt they're gonna add in something that nobody's gonna care about, right? Or that they think nobody's gonna care about. I don't see why anybody would care about character customization for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. For like a game like Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sword and Shield, yeah, great. Character customization works great in all those games because, you know, you can actually see your character in the overworld. So, or well, you can in the other games also, but you can see in depth the costume or the suit that you just bought, the clothing that you just bought. So, and then you can get excited over that. And there are also those, some in those games, there's some really in-depth cool designs. Like, I think I don't remember if it was Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield, but there was like an Arcanine one, which was really cool. And I think it was Sword and Shield, but don't quote me on that. And then there are some other really cool ones. Pokemon X and Y ones were a bit basic, but that's just because they introduced the feature, so. In Pokemon Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, they did a great job with all their clothing for character customization. And what else they did for that? They for character customization, they made it so like you can change your eye color, dye your hair, get a haircut, things like that. Which I think was pretty cool also, but I mean I have the same point for that. It wouldn't matter in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, so I don't see why they would add it, really. So, sorry this is kind of a short episode because I just don't have too much to talk about because it's kind of a clear answer for me. But, yeah guys, this video is going to be done. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Bye-bye.